This is the Sound Off with Dan French, and today I'm going to talk about my city, Las Vegas. Is crime increasing? Yes, it is. Is that natural? I believe so. And I get a lot of these questions that, hey, we're talking about moving here, Dan, to Las Vegas, and is the schooling safe? Has the crime activity tapered down? Is the Las Vegas Strip safe? I say it is. Let's get right into this video. So let's talk about Las Vegas and what Las Vegas has to offer. Now, in every metropolitan area that has increase in overall population, we're talking about possibly being 3 million here in Las Vegas by 2025. You're going to see activity, crime activity increase. And so I think this is a natural thing. Now, homicides were up 29% last year here in Las Vegas. I do feel that's a little high. I do feel also that the Strip, because of COVID and everybody going back and the type of people that have been attracted to go to the Strip, have also contributed to why we see a lot of crime activity happening down there. There's a lot of things that we don't know about as well that happens in Las Vegas. But overall, the questions that I get are, I'm moving to Las Vegas. What are the benefits? Is the crime rate going up? Should I be worried? What locations are the best? Also, too, is the schooling for my kids? Is it gonna be a great place for them to be? And so, look, Las Vegas and every city, it's not just Las Vegas, has good and bad parts. So I always look at Las Vegas and say, the Raiders came here, and everybody was saying, well, I feel that the crime's gonna go up because of the Raiders and all this activity that's going on. Anytime you drive a population up, there's gonna be more activity or more, you would say, crime activity happening here in a city. Now, Las Vegas and the Raiders, I can't really say that the Raiders are there to blame for this uptick in recent crime activity, but I think it's natural. You look at where we're at a few years ago, we were at 2 million, and this city is increasing so fast, so quick. You're not going to have the capacity to really kind of keep up with, why is this happening and why are we seeing such an uptick in, specific crime? I think it's just overall activity of people, and you have a lot more people in a congested area like Las Vegas. And, it does attract people, like we got sports teams here now. There's a lot of things going on and people want to come here. It's desirable. The cost of living's cheaper for most places. You can get a real nice home. Even though homes are going up, there's still going to be a nice home if you're moving from or downsizing from another place or another city like California. Speaking of Californians, 43% of people that are moving to Las Vegas are coming from California and residing here. There's no, coincidence behind that. You got great opportunity on saving money for taxes. You got a lot of opportunity as far as stretching that dollar. And, if you're trying to raise a family or run a business, you're going to have a lot of benefits by going to a place like Las Vegas. So we talk about, COVID and how that could potentially contribute to the uptick in crime as well. A lot of people that were traveling from other states or coming to Vegas, they didn't have that opportunity before. A year and a half ago, nobody was traveling to Vegas, and I feel that everybody wants to be here. Even though we got the Omicron going on now, it has slowed things a little bit, especially on the Strip. But overall, people are still traveling and they want to come to Las Vegas. A lot of Californians come here. I drive around the city all the time, and I see a bunch of different driver's license plates coming from different states, and some of that is actually contributed. Some of those other states where people come here have contributed to some of the crime here. So you can't just say, well, Las Vegas, has some type of cultural thing that's starting to see an uptick in crime. Overall, this is a great place to live, and I would raise my family. A lot of people I talk to, especially religious people or anybody like that, they always have concern, is Vegas going to be a destination spot for my kids? Vegas has a complete separate life outside of the Strip, and you can get these things anywhere, really, in my opinion. So if you were to say, okay, I want to take my family and I want to go live in Summerlin, or I want to go live on the outskirts, and you're not going to shield family, or you're not going to be able to just, hey, I'm going to put this out of my mind and never see it again. But you do control what goes around. And I think that as long as you're in a position where you have a good family oriented household and you're not buying into that lifestyle, the crime rate is no different than anywhere else. And I feel that it's highlighted on the Strip. I also feel that it's an uptick recently just because of COVID, and also because that you look at what the population growth here in Las Vegas has increased significantly over the last few years. Like I said, we're talking 3 million by 2025. If you guys have any questions about crime or about housing or location or anything about schools, let me know in the comment section. My name's Dan French. This is The Sound Off, and I'll see you at the next video.